Hey guys, Azubanda back again. I hope you guys are doing well. So where have I been for a long time? I hope this video will help you answer that. See, have you ever wondered that we all have our favorite content creators who keep delivering really high-end content, like these guys do really high-end cinematic drone shots, or they do talking head videos, but they never seem to run out of topics to talk about or destinations to go, and you end up getting inspired by them and think that you can make that content, and somehow you end up feeling a burnout, right? And it's not just you and me. There are a lot of people who feel that burnout, and that's the reason why I'd like to call it the burnout epidemic, right? And why are we feeling it? So 3 reasons that I was able to research and find out were: one is, the number one reason that I found out was the hidden cost. See, we all hear the fact that posting content on YouTube is basically as easy as just recording it on your phone and posting it online. But when you do that, you suddenly realize that if you do a travel vlog and you just record it with your phone, it does not probably look cinematic enough like somebody else who's doing probably similar content. And then you start digging deeper, and you do your research, and you're like, why does their content look like that? And then you think, oh, it's the equipment, it's the gear. So that is the number one hidden cost there is. You start investing into gear, in subscription services for your editing software, so on and so forth. So suddenly you realize that from this being a cheap hobby, which was going to get monetized one day and make a lot of money for you so that you could flex it to your friends, it has suddenly become something really expensive and time consuming, which is taking a lot away from you, and you're not even getting the satisfaction that you're creating enough content. Another thing is, whenever we start, because we look at other people and they probably make it look so easy and effortless, we think it's going to be effortless it might become effortless for somebody who's been doing it for a long time, and they probably have a team of people supporting them. So a lot of their effort gets mitigated to a lot of different people, so it becomes effortless. Or the fact that they've gotten good over a period of time, and it's not going to happen to you with your first video. So you have to go on and on and on and on for a while before it becomes effortless for you. So there has to be a lot of effort. There has to be a lot of discipline recording content. Another thing is that we want to do it all on your own, and we do not like to delegate work. So the dread of opening your editing software, right? So not everybody is a born editor, right? Even the editors take a long time to reach where they are. So that is something that, because you might be good at recording stuff, but then when you put it in your editing software, you are not able to deliver what you wanted to deliver. So that is something that holds a lot of dread. So these could be the primary reasons why you are probably feeling that burnout. Now, how do we address this, right? So the first thing that we can have is we need to have certain strategic content pillars. And what I mean by that is, everybody ends up saying this: work smarter, not harder. And that translates very differently for every set of people, right? So smarter work for you might be that you end up recording a lot of content and on one day, and edit it on the another day, and post it another day. At the same point of time, smarter work for you might be where you are shooting your own content, but somebody else is editing for you. So we see a lot of people talking about templates, right? And we always end up thinking that, what is somebody else's template? See, you need to formulate your own template, something which is comfortable for you. So if you see a lot of creators, they will have a set view. Even if they're doing a travel vlog, you will see that they will have a certain flow to that entire video. So you need to understand what is your flow going to be, and make your own template. And it does not happen to be in a software or something. It could be just a written flowchart on a piece of paper, or but do try and write it down, because if you put it on paper, then you realize you have to go according to a particular flow, so that the audience that you're communicating with does not get distracted by the fact that this guy is all over the place. So there has to be a certain flow. So like I mentioned what problems I faced, I mentioned what burnout is all about. Now we are trying to tackle those, and this is something that we can do. Another thing is that you can batch shoot your content, right? What I mean by that is that you can probably, if you're doing these talking head videos, you can use one day of the week to shoot multiple videos, and then you can assign another day of the week if you're doing your own editing to edit those videos, and then you can assign another day to probably transcribe those, make your thumbnails, so on and so forth. So you can divide your work, but on one day you're recording, another day you're editing, so on and so forth. Because if you some people, and it is, some people find it comfortable that they shoot the video, edit the video, and do everything in one go. So you have to understand what you are comfortable. So try out a couple of things. Try batch shooting, editing, so on and so forth. Try doing one by one, whatever works for you. So you need to find your comfort zone. Another thing is repurposing your content. So this is, if you see a lot of content creators out there, they try to get the maximum mileage out of everything that they shoot. Like you would have these podcasters who probably do these 3-hour long, 2-hour long, 1-hour long podcasts. And then you see a lot of reels and shorts of those same podcasts of something which was said in that they think will be impactful and probably go viral, and getting their content and their face out there, because that will definitely help you out. So repurpose the same content. So get more out of whatever you are shooting. Last thing that I want to say here in your strategic content pillars is something which takes a lot of time for a lot of people to get comfortable with. That is outsourcing parts of things. Like you can outsource if you are uncomfortable adding subtitles to your videos. Now most of the editing software does it. But if you're not comfortable, you can probably outsource it. Editing you can outsource. So that is something that you should probably look at, because that will take away a long time that you spend on that, which can be used in some other way on probably doing research or finding topics to make videos on. Next thing that we come to is the tech edge, the tools for efficiency and not overload. Now, we have seen recently that there's a lot of generative AI-based content that is getting created out there. To some people, like making videos is natural. To some people, even working with AI platforms is natural, because they are good with communicating what they want as a result from the generative AI. So yes, so for some people it's a tool, but at the same point of time, do not get compelled by that you have to use it because of the fact that everybody else is using it, because that is something that you have to learn again. So you can use it as a tool, but as a strategic tool, not to burden yourself with new form of learning which will take you again away from creating or recording your own content. This is something that I mentioned a little earlier as well, but I'll mention it again here. That is streamlining your workflow. Right? So essential software and hardware that cut down on frustrating bottlenecks is something that you need to do. Make flowcharts of how you will shoot and edit and repurpose or whatever your content. It has to be in a form that you understand that this is a template and this is what I'm going to follow, because then you can keep repeating something over and over again, which will guarantee you success over a longer period of time. Now comes something which people say is protecting your most valuable asset or mindset mastery. Now what I mean by that is that, sometimes we get really like, tonight I'm really pumped up with the fact that I'm going to record videos, but have realistic expectations out of yourself. Just don't end up thinking that I'm going to record 10 videos today because I've got great research, great topics, and I'm going to do all those 10 videos tonight, because what's going to happen is after a point of time, you're going to start feeling exhausted. So by the 10th video, you're not going to have the same energy level that you have in the first video. And that would hurt the quality of your content and eventually. So protect yourself, protect your mind in there, keep it fresh, take breaks. It is not that you have to be just zoned into. For some people it works, for some people it doesn't. So choose your, as I said, your own comfort zone. Another thing is that, if you succeed at something, celebrate it. So celebrate your small wins. Like, I'm really happy that I'm back here and I'm able to record again, because I keep thinking that I'm probably never going to succeed at this and probably just give up. But I like talking to a camera, and probably if I do it over and over again, after a period of time, I'll be really comfortable and I'll probably be able to engage with my audience out there. And with that, you come down on long-term sustainability. So please understand, you are your own biggest motivator. See, you go out to people, they will have some, you go out there to content creators, to people around you. They will all try to motivate you. You will always have somebody who's positive out there. But at the same point of time, you have to understand that their formula might not work for you. So you have to be your own biggest motivator for the fact, because if you are not motivated enough, you are not going to create content. And you can basically learn discipline, but motivation is something that you have to do with yourself over and over again. So motivate yourself. So you have to, and that is what is going to help you create content over a longer period of time. Because see, I really wish for the fact that everything that I upload goes viral, but it's not going to happen that way. Let's be realistic, right? And the algorithms out there and the platforms out there have bias towards certain type of content which goes towards virality. Something like this is not going to go viral, right? It will only work if the audience engages. So it is a long-term game. So you have to be in it for a very long period of time to get to where you want. While you're doing this, you have to engage with the customer. That's what I would like the community, that is you who's watching this, to interact with me and tell me if this probably adds value and the challenges that you face. So please mention that in the comment section. You will always, I think there are three types of engagements that you will have from people online, because one is some people who will like anything that you make, good or bad. They are good for motivation, but they might not be good for your growth because of the fact that, they will probably not even mention your flaws. Then there'll be people who will be realistic about their feedback to you, and that is the feedback that you need to pick up and run away with and evolve yourself into a really successful creator. And then there'll be people who are just out there, who are just going to probably have never said nothing good to say, and please, they take them as motivators as well. But do not let that get you down, because the moment you start letting it get to you, you will lose the motivation of creating content, and that is that is going to kill your channel, not that anything else can. So anyways, these are certain things that I thought I should speak about, and I would like to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Please share the video with at least one more person. I would like to grow this channel. Yes, if you share it with a lot of people and everybody subscribes, but let's be realistic, as I said, right? So share it with at least one more person who probably might draw some value. If you have found some value in it, please do subscribe to our channel, help our small channel grow as well. In the end, all that I would like to say is thanks for watching, keep watching. Until next time, Oshi Kimti, Tawa.